Hey, Long Beach. It's Candidate Tatum. Hope everyone is great. Today is November 24th. Today made it 102 days until Election Day, until March 5th, 2024. So the day's just about up, depending on when you watch this. You may be watching this at 101 days. Yet I'm here to give a little update. Let me share this to a couple pages. Let's do this. Hope everyone had a wonderful holiday and didn't eat too much and had their favorite meals. So just give me just a few moments. I'm trying to share this to a few pages. All right. Hello, it's Jerlene Tatum, candidate for the Long Beach Unified School District, here to give an update. Haven't been able to get on live as often as I would like. Got a lot of stuff going on, doing a lot of things. But I am going to do my best to keep folks updated. So did you all see my little video, my little reel? I had a wonderful camera person. She's about 9 years old. She was excellent at managing that camera to collect that video. And then the 18-year-old put together the different reels for me. So hopefully you all had an opportunity to catch the reels, and hopefully you watched to the end and you were able to get a laugh out of them. But those were only visible on Facebook and Instagram. So if you're watching this on YouTube, when I get a moment, I'll upload those reels so that you could see them. They were one of them's comical. One of them is absolutely comical. So anyway, last time I went live, I did live commentary that again only was showing on it was only showing on Facebook. So if you're watching this on YouTube, you didn't see it, but I was live from outside of the county registrar's office. I had picked up my nomination papers. So as I had shared before, candidate nomination period opened up on November 13th. That is when people can become official candidates, or they can get their paperwork to become official candidates. Part of that process is that you have to get signatures from registered voters in the area in which you're running in. So I'm really excited. Tomorrow morning, I get to connect. Tomorrow morning and Sunday, I get to connect with some of my community members that are going to be signing off on my nomination papers. If you would like to be part of that process, just hit me up in Messenger, or send me a comment, and I can provide you with the time and the location of where that's going to be happening. I'm actually really excited to be able to do some FaceTime with some folks that I haven't been able to do that with, and getting these signatures. But that's part of the process. Nomination papers are due to the county registrar's office by the county recorder's office by December 8th. It's recommended that people turn in early, just in case something goes wrong with the signature. They have to verify signatures and make sure that they are actual registered voters. So there's a process that has to take place. And people are like, well, nominations, signatures. Have you ever been in a parking lot, walking in, I don't know, from a store, and someone's like, hey, can you sign this petition here? And they want your signature to get something on the ballot. It's kind of like that. Candidates have to have voters to get them on the ballot. So something that's been coming up that I wanted to spend a little bit of time talking about: endorsements. So folks have been asking me about endorsement, who's endorsing me, and asked me about, have I been interviewed by this group and interviewed about that group. And I wanted to talk about endorsements. So prior to me announcing that I was going to run for school board. I actually went to the Long Beach Unified School District and I gave comments on uh, board members participating in the process. And the reason I mention this is because one question a lot of people are asking me is, what school board members are endorsing you? I think folks need to go back and look at that commentary that I shared. One, many of the school board members have already endorsed the person, the opponent, or the other person running in this race. I shared my thoughts on that. I actually think that that's not. I think that's a conflict. I think it's a conflict, one, because it creates rifts in community, as well as challenges within the democratic process. I'll share that video to my page so you all can see that. Yet I will not be receiving endorsements from school board members. It's on principle, even if they were going to be endorsing me. Now, I got a whole bunch of comments that I would like to make about that whole process. I won't. Like I said, I made comments in some commentary prior to me announcing that I was running. Actually, the day before I announced. Yet endorsements. What are endorsements? Endorsements are when you get basically someone endorsing you. Someone is saying, yay, this is the candidate, this is the person we want to support. And that endorsement can come from different places. It can come from organizations, associations, individuals. And right now, or for the last few months, organizations have been going through the endorsement process. I have attended one endorsement interview. The organization has not made an announcement yet. I will share something on my social media later about that endorsement interview. Just haven't shared it yet. I have another endorsement interview next week with a union. So a union. So many folks who are not or who or may not be aware, unions endorse candidates. And what are unions? Unions are organizations that negotiate for employees, for their salaries, for their benefits. They create a process of accountability. They provide professional development and training, and they endorse political candidates through their PACs, their political action committees, in which members pay into. And when they endorse someone, they're saying, I support this person, and we are going to provide them some type of resource. The candidate may receive volunteers. Most likely that endorsement comes with money. Sometimes that endorsement comes with some kind of commitment to the future. I've gone through one interview with a union. I will have a second one in the upcoming week. I will share more information about that. My thought on this, because people are like, well, have you called so and so? Well, two things. One, I've been told that it's a waste for me to call anyone, because I've been told that the outcome has already been set, and that there's certain powers that be in our city who have told organizations, associations, and such to endorse a specific candidate, that candidate not being me. It has been known for a minute that I'm running, and those same organizations have been told to not grant me an interview with them. And so they have endorsed the other candidate without ever interviewing me or offering me that opportunity, because they've been told not to. Yes, I'm making that statement public. How do I feel about that? To me, that speaks to the integrity of that organization. And would I want that organization, whatever organization that may be, supporting me, if they could be easily swayed by political power in the city, where someone can tell them what to do and how to do it, and to not actually really facilitate the democratic process in the city, which is about the people. So how do I feel about that? It is what it is. I'm not stressed about it. So I've been getting, people have been informing me about the different conversations that are taking place, and it's all good. I am excited about the interview that I will have next week, and the outcome is going to be what the outcome is going to be. I don't know what this organization has been told, and whatever they choose to do, they choose to do. Again, what happens when you're endorsed, you get volunteers, you get funds, you get different things. Yet, hey, if that means that the organization, if it, and also there's certain organizations that I would not want their endorsement because I don't fully believe in what it is that they claim they do. So there has been some that, I had an application, I didn't submit it. I didn't submit it because after I kind of looked at their history and I looked at their involvement in political campaigns, I made a choice. I'm not even going to submit this. So that's on the endorsement. Yet on community endorsements, that's what is important to me. I want to be endorsed by members of people that live in my community. So again, a lot of endorsements, like, y'all gonna laugh at me. So I have, and be careful. I'm gonna do it like this. I have a mailer from the previous. I have a bunch of mailers from the previous elections, and on those mailers, it talks about who's endorsed who. And a lot of times, you'll see someone's name, and you'll see their title, you'll see what organization they're attached to. The reason those are there is because it's believed that that person has some type of name recognition. It believes that their name carries some weight that's going to influence voters. Am I going after people with title and position for endorsements? No, I have not. Are there people with title and position that are supporting me? Yes, they are. Will I be listing their names on my mailers? Don't know yet. We'll see when those drop. But what I will be listing are the endorsements from community members, people that live in my community, people who live 3 blocks from me, people who live 8 blocks from me, people who have children in the district. Those are the endorsements I want. So if you know me and if you want to endorse me as a candidate, your name matters to me. And so please let me know. You can go to my website. You can fill out the contact form and put your information in there. I will be doing another call out just for that. I've been, reaching out to community members one at a time. My list keeps and I'm a handwriter, so I handwrite everything before I type it up. So my list has been growing of community members that are that are going to support me through this. I'm really excited about that. So when it comes to endorsements, community names matter to me. People that live in my community matter to me. If I do get the benefit of being endorsed by the organizations that I have interviewed with, yay, team. Yay, team. All right, I'm gonna close this out. How can you support me? So people, that's the one question people are asking, how can they support me? It's really easy. One, follow all of my social media. Follow me on all my social media platforms. Okay, that's the first thing. 2, have you gone to my website? Check out my website. Check out my website. All the links to my social media platforms are on the website, so you can find them from there. 3, if you're watching this video, react to it. Give a thumbs up, give a comment, share it with someone. And you can do all these things even if you don't live in my district. You could do all these things even if you don't live in district area 2 or area 2. You could do this even if you don't live in Long Beach. You could do this even if you don't live in California. You can still comment, react, share, because all that'll do is help boost me up in the algorithm so that more people can learn about who I am and my messaging. And understand that social media is only a small component to being able to connect with people. It just happens to be a tool that I've been using to connect with people for the last few years. So of course, I'm going to use the benefits of that. Donate money. That is one way that you can support. So if you go to my website, I just pulled it up. If you go to my website, there's a contribute button on multiple places you can find contribute. Click on that. You can make a contribution. It does not matter the size of the contribution. Every contribution matters. There are no limits in this, no amount limit. So you can give as much as you like, or you can give as little as you're able to. It's appreciated. The person that I'm running against, had a single organization gave over $300,000 in the last election. And people are like, well, how is that even possible? How is that even legal? It is, because there are no limits. in this school board race. So, and then people are like, oh my gosh, well, how are you going to go up against somebody like that? How easy. I'm all about the people power. So if you want to be part of my people power, please definitely make a contribution to my election today. Also, I will be holding an in-person fundraiser. I will be sharing that date in a few days, and inviting any and everybody who wants to come out and connect with me in person and make a contribution in person. Everyone who's already given, thank you so very much for your contribution so far. Please feel free to give a little bit more. Oh, something that people keep asking me, well, what is my platform? Well, it's really interesting because I told y'all the moment I was telling people the moment that I shared what I was about, that somebody else was going to pick up some pieces of it and make it their own. That's happened. But anyway, there's many issues that that can be focused on in the Long Beach Unified School District. And there are many things that I can talk about, but my top 3 are school safety, academic support, and counselors. And I know those are I'm going to spend some time just talking about those 3 things in a future conversation. And all those things are very broad and they mean something different to everybody. But those are if you want to learn more, check out my website, go to About, and you can read all about me. And I think that's it. I am holding Space and Time tomorrow, and Sunday tomorrow is 11:25 and 11:26. I will be holding Space and Time for people who live in my area who would like to sign off on my nomination papers. If that's you, hit me up so I can give you the location. I'm also holding a community meet and greet tomorrow. If you are someone that lives in my community and would like to learn more about me, hit me up and I'll send that information to you. Otherwise, thank you for tapping in. Please share this message with other people. Please follow me on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and check out my website and join my mailing list. All right, take care.